Mbappe has quickly risen to soccer stardom after making his debut for Monaco as a fresh-faced teenager in 2015. He has quickly become a massive star worldwide in his very short career, and it's no surprise that the Monaco Academy product has been constantly compared to French compatriot Thierry Henry. At just 23, Mbappe has become the face of French soccer, collecting 2 Ligue 1 Player of the Year awards. So, it is not new that Mbappe has been setting his records from day one. In this video, we will look at how Kylian Mbappe makes the Ligue 1 look easy. Mbappe's scoring nature has been on since he started at a young age. This was because Wilfried Mbappe, his dad, a football coach, vowed to safeguard his child's future even in the face of unrest. Growing up in the Bondy neighborhood, young Kylian would never let go of the soccer ball. Mbappe's obsession went as far as him taking his football to his bed and using it as a pillow to aid sleep. While he was age 6, in the year 2004, Wilfried enrolled little Kylian at AS Bondy under his coaching care, meaning it was the place he worked. From that moment, the total focus on football development began. As early as possible, the precocious kid began helping AS Bondy to harvest trophies. With his father's help, little Kylian absorbed the act of clinical finishing, speed, and dribbling quickly. In fact, one of his youth coaches at AS Bondy, Antonio Riccardi, once said this about him: "The first time I coached Kylian, you could tell he was different. He could do much more than the other children at his Bondy." Kylian's dribbling was already fantastic, and he was so much faster than the others. He remains the best player I've ever seen in my 15 years of coaching children. In Paris, I know many talents, but I'd never seen one like him. His parents, Faiza and Wilfried, decided to raise their son uniquely, not going to birthdays or kid parties. They came up with the plan to introduce Kylian to famous football players. The first person Faiza and Wilfried went for was Thierry Henry, a French legend. Meeting the legendary Arsenal player is regarded as a memorable experience. At that time, Thierry Henry wasn't aware he was with a 5-year boy who would break 2 of his national records. The wise father carefully formed a loving link with his Kylian by imparting all of life's lessons to him at a young age. When they walked out then, there were always football-related conversations. No one could erase the mark of a genuine father-son connection. At the time Mbappe approached his teenage years, Wilfried felt the time was ripe for his boy to leave his workplace, AS Bondy, for a bigger academy. It became the family's idea for their son to link up with an academy at Stade Rennais FC. The club invited Kylian to trials, which came in the form of a detection tournament for under-12s. Here's little Kylian wearing the Stade Rennais kits. Guess what? He single-handedly helped his team win the competition. Just after the tournament and as a standout performer, Kylian became priority number 1 for Rennais' recruitment team. They proceeded to a further contract talk, but it came out as a failed negotiation. Mbappe eventually moved to France's National Football School. Clairefontaine is France's national soccer center. They specialize in training the best kids in the entire country. Kylian became a Hall of Famer by mastering the sport there. After he graduated, several European clubs, including Chelsea, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich, among others, invited him for trials after he put up several impressive performances. The child started his journey to meet the European teams who wanted to evaluate his abilities when he was 12 years old. England had the very first bus stop. The energetic Kylian participated in the Chelsea trial with England stars Tammy Abraham and Jeremy Boga, who plays for Atlanta BC in 2023. After his team's 8-0 victory over Charlton, Kylian was relieved and returned home. Mbappe believed he had gained the club's affection when he posed with his personalized Chelsea shirt. Sadly, Chelsea FC never gave him a call. He was sad, and his parents went ahead to accept Zinedine Zidane's invitation to travel to Real Madrid. Though he had been hoping to see Cristiano Ronaldo, his only idol, while he was there for testing. The youngster's huge ambition of seeing a player he aimed to imitate finally came true. After the trial, they were unable to reach an agreement with his parents. So, Mbappe and his father accepted a deal with Monaco. Kylian Mbappe's success with ASM allowed him to quickly advance from their youth program to senior football. And to the joy of his entire household, Mbappe signed his first professional contract on the 6th day of March 2016. Sadly, with little game time, the young Kylian Mbappe got frustrated. This heat got settled as his dad made an outburst. Wilfried issued a strong warning that his son would look for a transfer in the January window if things did not change. Just after that, Monaco's manager, Leonardo Jardim, decided to start Kylian against Montpellier. That game saw Mbappe's breakthrough as he was heavily involved in the 6-2 demolition of Montpellier. Since that day, the rising star has not looked back on world soccer. With his 26 goals in the 2016-17 season, Kylian helped Monaco win the Ligue 1 title. After announcing his name to the world, a transfer rush followed. This led to a whooping €145 million plus €35 million world record transfer paid by Paris Saint-Germain. At the club, Mbappe scored his very first goal with PSG in his first match with the club on September 8, 2017. Because of his performance, he was called to join the France squad for the Russia 2018 World Cup. He was the second youngster, after Pelé, to score in a World Cup final. His goal, along with Antoine Griezmann's, helped France win the competition. Mbappe met the demands of being the most expensive teenager by helping PSG win a treble, being Ligue 1 Player of the Year and top scorer with 28 goals and 17 assists. He also became the first player in Ligue 1 history to score and assist the most goals in the same season, with he is also the youngest player to score 40 goals in the UEFA Champions League. In January of this year, he became the first player in PSG history to score 5 goals in one game. And right now, he has surpassed Cavani to become PSG's top goal scorer of all time, reaching up to 201 goals. Mbappe's post-World Cup career saw him winning back-to-back league top goal scorer. The attacker has won many awards at a young age because of his talent and prodigious club football performances. Honestly, he is the next big thing in football. He's the most successful footballer of his age right now with his speed and good goal scorer instinct.